Hi guys, this is Miss Scott. I would first like to say how much I miss you guys and that I love you so much, and I hate the fact that I am not able to be with you for the rest of the school year, but we're going to get through this together. And today I'm coming just to share a story with you. This story is pretty cool. I like it. It is called The Best Class Picture Ever. This story is written by Denis Roche. I don't own the rights to it. Yeah, Scholastic Book Services does. So I decided to share this story because it may relate to your situation and how you're feeling a little bit inside right now, not having a teacher. So I'm going to read this story to you. And as I'm reading this story to you, I want you guys to think about some of the things I'm going to ask you. I want you to use that brain, use those inferences, use what you already know to figure out what you don't know when I ask those questions, and really make that brain work. So here we go. That book again, the best class picture ever. It was class picture day. As the second graders lined up, Olivia discovered that the class pet was missing. Elvis is gone, she cried, and class 202 fell in an uproar. Quickly, the search began. Shirts came untucked, ties dropped off, barrettes flew from heads. The principal sighed. She hadn't been able to replace the teacher for class 202, and she knew why. Why do you guys think she wasn't able to replace that teacher for that classroom? What's your prediction? The room was turned upside down, but Elvis was still missing. The photographer is waiting, said the principal. We'll look for your guinea pig later, and off they went to the auditorium. Look at that picture. What's happening? And why do you guys think it is happening? It had been another dull day for Mr. Click, the photographer. He had dozed off waiting for class 202, but he was awakened suddenly by a loud commotion. What do you guys think that word commotion could mean? Let's use some contextual clues to figure that out. Children rolled down the aisles, raced up the curtains, and Kung Fu kicked off the stage. Now tell me, what do you think that word commotion may mean? Yes, a lot of things going on at one time that no one needs to be part of. Where's your teacher? Asked Mr. Click. We don't have one, said Norton and Carter together. It looked like you could use one, said Mr. Click, and he helped the twins retie their ties. Mr. Click combed hair, reclipped barrettes, and double knotted shoelaces. He arranged class 202 on the benches and got ready to take their picture. Smile, he said. Everybody smiled but Olivia. What do you guys think could be wrong with her? What's wrong? Asked Mr. Click. We don't have a teacher, howled Olivia, and now we don't have a class pet. Hmm. How do you think that makes her feel? How would you feel? I know just the thing to cheer you up, said Mr. Click. He led the class 202 to a big mirror backstage. Look at your reflection and say cheese, he said. See how it makes your mouth smile? Cheese, 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 repeated class 202. Everyone giggled but Olivia. She still couldn't smile. Beth raised her hand. Maybe another word would help Olivia smile, she suggested. Let's make a list, said Mr. Click, and he sent a monitor to get supplies. Class 202 began their list. Hiccup, suggested Norton. Hiccups, hiccups, hiccups. Instead of smiling, he began to hiccup uncontrollably. What do you guys think that word uncontrollably may mean? When it's something that you can't stop, it continues to go on whether you want it to or not. It's just uncontrollable. Hold your breath, said Olivia, and she smiled the tiniest smile. Can you guys smell the tiniest smile? Feet is a funny word, said Beth, and so is toes. Class 202 pulled off their shoes and socks to compare their feet. As Olivia helped Mr. Click get socks down from the lights, her smile grew a little bit wider. Why do you think her smile is getting bigger, guys? Let's see. Mr. Glick was pleased with Class 202 growing list. He handed out dictionaries so everything would be spelled correctly. Mustache, cried Carter, holding a sock under his nose. It's the same word in both English and French. Olivia made a sock mustache too and smiled a bit more. Class 202 now had a long list of words. How will we decide what words make Olivia smile bigger? Asked Norton. With rulers, said Mr. Click. What do you guys think Mr. Click is doing with these students or with this class? What are your predictions? What do you think will happen in this story? Banana, hiccups, underwear, pinkaness, feet, toes, mustache, trombone. Hooray, said everyone, trombone wins. Just then the principal returned. She couldn't believe how well behaved Class 202 had become. How wonderful, she said when she saw their list. You have done math and language skills. Better take that class picture, though. It's getting late. What do you guys think Mr. Click was doing all that time with those students? Draw some conclusions. Think about it. And use your inferences. Class 202 sat on the benches. Trombone, trombone, trombone. They practiced. As Mr. Click was about to take the picture, something squeaked. What do you guys think squeaked? Use your emphasis. Use what you already know to figure out what you don't know. Did you guys say it was Elvis? You're absolutely correct. Elvis, cried Olivia, smiling ear to ear. Elvis, cheered Class 202. Perfect, said Mr. Click, and he took the picture. How do you guys think the kiddos felt then? Were they happy, sad, or you just don't know? They were super excited. On the way back to the classroom, Olivia had an idea. She whispered it to the principal. What do you guys think Olivia's idea could be? What do you think? Is she going to ask? Can she go back to the classroom with Elvis? Will she ask? Can Mr. Click be their teacher? What do you guys think? After lunch, Class 202 had a big surprise. They returned to the auditorium and had another class picture taken. And this time, nobody, not even Olivia, smiled bigger than their new teacher, Mr. Click. Thank you guys for joining my short story with Mrs. Scott. I love you guys, and remember until next time, peace, and keep those brains reading.